Welcome to Blossom and Balance Yoga. Today we are doing a 10-minute restorative yoga class. And in this 10-minute class, we are going to hold 5 poses for about 2 minutes. So you will need a bolster, 2 blocks, and then I have a weighted eye mask. To start, you are going to place your blocks on their tallest spot, and you're going to place your bolster over top of them. I have my blocks about hip width apart. So go ahead and come in front of your setup here into an easy seat. I prefer to bring one foot into the knee crease of the other, kind of like Sukhasana legs, or even what I like to call campfire legs. So I have my left foot resting in the right knee crease. And you're going to breathe in, and on your exhale, you're going to forward fold onto your bolster. And you're just going to hold here, feeling a very, very deep stretch in your hip. And this is one that feels really good for people who sit a lot, who maybe have a job that requires you to sit a lot. And this is a great way to wind down at night, or even get like a good stretch in without necessarily getting your heart rate up. Exhale, sit all the way up. And now you're going to switch legs. So you're going to bring your right foot to the front, or your right foot into your left hip knee crease. You'll inhale and then exhale to fold over your bolster. This time, feeling the stretch in your right hip. Allow your breaths to deepen, and allow yourself to feel the stretch in that hip. It feels good, or at least it should. On your next exhale, sit all the way up and release. You're going to bring your blocks down to the middle height this time. And you're going to move your bolster up. So it's about right over your knees. Your legs are underneath your bolster. And we're going to inhale and then exhale to fold here. I'm going to bring mine closer. My hamstrings are really tight, so it just allows me to fold over more comfortably. Feeling a really deep stretch in my hamstrings here. This is so good for you. Really opening up the backs of your legs. You opened up your hips, your lower back. If this feels uncomfortable to you, you can always turn your bolster the long ways on top of your legs and reach like this. It's another really great way to open up the backs of your legs and your lower back. On your next inhale, come all the way up. You're gonna go back to that first position. So blocks are back on their tallest spot, about hips width distance apart. And your bolster is going to go over top of it. Again, you're going to scooch yourself as close to the bolster as you can get, coming into a stone hedge. So your calves are gonna rest on the spots on your bolster where your blocks are. You're going to slowly lower yourself onto your back, allowing your legs to soften. This is really good for blood flow, kind of bringing everything back, allowing your legs to feel the hard work that you've put into them today, whether you're doing this right before bed or maybe you're doing this because you're not feeling super great but you want to get some kind of movement in. Either way, you're doing what's good for your body today. Nice job. For our last pose, we're going to move into Shavasana. So you can bring your feet flat to the ground, roll to the side, and push all the way up. You can either set your bolster off to the side. I'm going to put my bolster underneath my knees to relieve some pressure on my lower back. I'm also going to grab my eye mask and go ahead and lay all the way flat. And if you have an eye mask or a blanket, just go ahead and get comfortable in Shavasana. And just allow yourself to be and to relax. Slowing down and allowing yourself to move at a slower pace can be really difficult for many people. But practicing slowness is really good for your body. And so is practicing mindfulness. So if you're in Shavasana with me right now and your mind is wandering to what's coming next or what's coming tomorrow, bring yourself back to this moment. A phrase that I really love to say to people is, be where your feet are. And right now your feet are here with me on your yoga mat. If you're feeling ready to come out of Shavasana, maybe you take your weighted eye mask off, blink your eyes open. Maybe you start to move your toes and your fingers. Maybe you roll onto your right side. Take a deep breath in and out. And then push all the way up to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me for this 10-minute restorative practice. Be sure to like and subscribe to keep an eye out for all things yoga and mindfulness. And I hope to see you again. Thank you.